Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg Q together with Mr. Happy 0121, and today, after many days, we're doing the RockStar Punched Freeze from Taco Bell. It took us a minute to get to it, but here we are. I don't know, this is pretty simple. There's not a lot of unwrapping. We're not going to give you a big close-up. It's an icy in a cup.
That's right.
If you feel you need like a close-up, we'll hook you up with the thumbnail. Let me just say, before I try this should be fish in a barrel. This should be the easiest thing we ever review.
Should be.
My favorite energy drink of all time, RockStar Punched. I have drank enough of these to float a battleship.
He has.
Literally. So if they took this and they poured it in a cup over ice, we'd give it like a 98. You ready to find out?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Attempt number 2. Third and final attempt. These were $2.45 before tax, in case you were wondering. Let's grade this, shall we?
Yes, we shall. I'm going to give this a 95. I really liked it.
95.
I think it deserves a 95. I think 95 is pretty sound.
I'm going to go 96. There were things about this that translated perfectly. It took 2 drinks for it to come across. The first drink, I had the straw at the very bottom, so you're getting the most concentrated form of the syrup, which is never bad. Mixed it up a little more and then brought the straw up to the middle. As you may notice if you go back and watch, our straws went up. It's a perfect translation at that point. Give it a 96. I would rather just have the energy drink though, because that's a 100. Before we get to the question of the day today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to be a little positive.
All right.
Here's something interesting you guys may or may not know. He never knows when we sit down what we're going to talk about. I'll tell him the question of the day sometimes in advance if we're going to do a question of the day so he can be thinking about it. It's come to my attention recently that people feel that we come from a place of hatred sometimes. Like we hate people. Like we hate the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
I just want to set everyone's mind at ease. We have no hate in our hearts. What we say is just from from truth. You can tell the truth and get fired up about it and not have hate in your heart.
Yeah, definitely.
If KBD was over there drowning, I would throw the man a life preserver. I wouldn't let him die because I don't like his food reviews. I would reel him in, and then once he got dried off and I pat him on the shoulder, I'd say, hey, I really hate your food reviews.
No, if it was Dane, it's probably still up him out. But
I would need 2 life preservers and another person to help, but we would reel him in. And then after a few moments, we would say, Dame, glad you're okay. You're untalented and your videos suck. Have a good life. But that's the difference between coming from a place of hate and just coming from a place of truth. We don't hate anyone, we're just truthful in our feelings about their content. A lot of people misunderstand that. That's just how it is.
it's just how it is.
Speaking of positivity and staying positive, you know, somebody out there watching this video right now is having a rough day.
I'm sure they are.
Or a rough weekend. Or a rough week.
Or a rough
month. It
year,
happens.
Decade.
Sometimes you wake up, you don't feel good, people are mean to you, you're just generally unhappy. If you're that person, just watch this video and know, hey, things will get better. We've all had those days.
Yeah.
And if you're somebody that knows someone like that, go give a brother a hand. Go throw them a life preserver. You could tell them they suck tomorrow. Because you'll feel a lot worse tomorrow if they actually drown and you didn't help them. So do something positive with your life today.
Yeah.
The more you know. Now, that's all the positivity you're going to get from us for, 6 or 8 months. We're going to do a quick question of the day. Question of the day comes from our buddy Matt Covington. Matt is a longtime viewer, longtime commenter. Matt wants to know, what is our favorite movie? Now, Matt, we can't answer what is our favorite movie because, we'll give you 3. And that may not even be our 3 favorites. It's just the 3 that comes to mind right now. How about that?
How about it?
You got 3?
I got 3. Dead Poet Society, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and the Doors movie, the Oliver Stone one. There's no other one, but
wow.
Yeah.
That's a very reminiscent of my 3. My 3, yes, I even read my 3 favorite movies. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, The Doors, and Pulp Fiction. 2 out of the 3 we share. Who knew?
Who knew?
And my favorite movie of the last 12 months, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say was Deadpool.
Oh, that was a really good movie.
I don't know that it's going to make it into the pantheon of the big three, but it was a good movie. Check out our review of Deadpool here.
Yeah.
So, YouTube has started doing this new thing. They've got cards, right?
Yeah.
Where you can point, somebody clicks on a video. It's kind of like annotations used to be, but it's a little fancier.
Oh, it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good for the mobile user.
And at the end of the video, like if at the end of a video, you can hit that button and it'll drop down the videos that person recommended, so you don't have to stop in the middle of the video. Like, we lost all those people going to check out the Deadpool review, all 2 of them. Here's something else they've added that we may start to take advantage of in the future.
All right.
Because it's so simple. They've added polls to the cards. So in other words, if we wanted to know somebody's opinion on a review we just did, we could put like a little poll up that would say something along the lines of, who did you agree with more in this video, Greg or Q? And then you could vote.
It's a pretty good idea.
I'm thinking hard that we may start doing that maybe with the next review. Just kind of see where our audience lies.
All right.
I have a feeling pretty much everyone under 70 is always going to vote for you because you're cute and cuddly.
Anyone over 70?
Yeah.
But our large audience of people over 70 are going to go.
I'm going to have all 3 of them.
All 3 of them. Not for very long.
That's horrible. See, now, that didn't come from a place of hatred. That was just truth.
That was just truth, yeah.
You know, sometimes I do wonder. Because you can literally, with analytics, break down the country or the state, the age, the sex of the people watching your videos. Every once in a while, I want to know how in the hell that 70-year-old female from Iceland found one of our videos. I just would love to be like a fly on the wall and wonder if her finger slipped, or she's like, I gotta know what that quesalupa tastes like. And I'm sure the 70-year-old woman from Iceland does not sound like the voice I just did.
Probably not.
Let's hope not.
Or maybe it's just some person who's goofing around and made themselves 70 years old because they could. I did that, I think, on Facebook when I used to use it. Like, I'm 150.
Everybody's 100 on Facebook back in the day. Yeah, MySpace was the same. I think you couldn't be under 18 and have an account, so everyone was 100.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. The country of origin you can't fake.
That's a good point.
Well, you could, but
yeah,
we're not talking about,
There's no reason to, right?
Why would you?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're thinking about starting the polls. Let's do this. We'll start a poll right now.
Oh.
Yes or no? Should we start a poll of whose review you enjoyed more? Click yes we should or no we shouldn't. See? We sneakily started the poll right there.
It's a great idea.
Well, we'll see how great it was. We'll see if anybody cares. Time for Facebook shout-outs. I would love to say the usual. I'll just go ahead. I'm going to throw a number out. Facebook shout-outs now at 298. We're getting real close, guys. And if we've made it, we'll talk about it in the next video. If we haven't, I just kind of guessed. We don't do many a day, a couple of days, so let's say 298. First Facebook shout-out.
Tyler Powell.
What up, Tyler Powell?
Thank you for liking our Facebook. It means a lot. It really does. You have no idea.
And you know, there's always a list of 3 names, Tyler, and he gets to pick the name that he wants to use. So he picked your name, Tyler.
I did.
You know whose name I picked?
Whose name?
Martavius Davis. What's up, Martavius? I don't know if you guys picked that up when I said, what's up, Martavius?
Not that time.
That time. The first time, there was an echo like we work in the Batcave. It was kind of cool.
It was cool. It was like a ringing echo. Yeah.
That would tend to tell me that probably we blew out someone's earbud with my screaming.
Sorry.
We're going to end there. You can't get any better than Tyler Powell and Martavius Davis. And yes, I read it. Sorry, guys. It's just what I do. I like to get your names right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a stickler. I work hard. I'm a perfectionist.
It's a good quality to have.
It is.
Yeah.
You can tell by the editing techniques we use, we're very, very stringent on our quality standards here at Mr. Happy 0121.
That's right.
All right, we're about out of here before we go. Last thing. These are carrot cake kisses, and that sounds really gross to me. That face you just made kind of indicates it sounds really gross to you too.
I'm sure looking forward to this.
We've got this other channel. It's the Mr. Dark 0121 channel. There's a link in the description below. Tomorrow on that channel, we're going to review this. And then we're going to be back Monday and Tuesday of this week to celebrate our 2-year anniversary. Either one of those 2 days, probably Tuesday, there's going to be some hot dogs involved. and I dare say there's a very good chance for fire. Now, we're not just going to rate it low just to get fire, but I think if there's a chance of something getting burned up real soon, that's going to be in the best chance we have.
Definitely.
Probably a good idea that we do the carrot cake over on the other channel, because these may get set aflame too. Carrot cake kisses. Next, what's next? Spinach kisses? That'll be awesome. In case you guys haven't noticed, our views are back in the toilet. They worked for about 2 weeks. YouTube is back to just miscounting them. So please like this video. Let us know you're there. Even when they do count them correctly, like it anyway, because, you know, it warms our hearts. As always, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google+, and Snapchat. Yes, I read it. Just search Mr. Happy0121 on any of those platforms. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant. And throw some fat guy a life preserver. He may need it. You can tell him he sucks once you pull him in.